Rockstar continues to, weirdly enough, keep promoting the update that's going to be coming to Grand Theft Auto Online later this year, even as the new summer DLC is releasing, which is a little bit strange. I don't know if they've ever done this before where they've said like, hey, this stuff is coming out and that's going to be cool, but the real fun stuff is going to be coming later this year when we do X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't remember them ever doing this before. And the latest example happened on Rockstar's Newswire when they announced that the Los Santos Summer Special DLC update has arrived. And on the entire Newswire, they outline everything you'd expect, all the new vehicles, the new content, the bonuses, discounts, and sales, but at the very bottom, they talk about what's going to be coming next. They said all of this summer's gameplay and content updates are available in-game today, with bonuses, awards, and discounts featuring the new content to come across the summer and beyond, until the next major GTA Online update hits later this year, the next chapter in the GTA Online story, and an all-new take on heists. Okay, so that is Rockstar's latest teaser and what they're officially calling the update that will happen later this year. Now, they didn't give a specific on when it was going to happen. They just confirmed that it would happen in 2020, although I'm like 99% sure this is going to take place in the month of December, and I'm even more confident that it'll probably be around the second week of the month. That's when we've seen Rockstar traditionally release these updates year after year. Now, there could be some unforeseen circumstances. This has been an incredibly weird year after all. But just given what we've seen so far and knowing what we know about Rockstar, I think it's very apparent it's going to happen then. So Rockstar called it the next major update and also the next chapter in the GTA Online story and an all-new take on heist. So I want to talk about that next chapter in the online story because the Los Santos Summer DLC didn't really give us a new chapter. It was just like a mixed bag of things for us to enjoy. Although I would say the last couple of updates that Rockstar have done have all continued that, like the Diamond Casino heist, the Diamond Casino and Resort. I would even say updates like Arena War, and certainly content like Gun Running and Smuggler's Run and the After Hours update, the Diamond Casino heist. I would say anything that involves our characters interacting with other characters in cutscenes and in dedicated missions is going to further the story. So I can only imagine that's going to be the exact same thing here. And then they confirm that it is an all-new take on heists. So this begs the question, is this going to be the same format as the Diamond Casino heist, or is it going to be completely different? Because each time Rockstar has talked about this update, they phrased it a little bit differently. So for example, back on August 7th, when Rockstar announced that the Los Santos Summer Special was coming on August 11th, they ended up saying this about the next update. Stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for more details, as well as more info on what's to come later this year when heists return in Grand Theft Auto Online's biggest ever update. So in the latest Newswire post, they're calling it a major update. In this one, they're calling it the biggest update ever. And in this instance, they say heists are going to return. In the other instance, they say it's an all-new take on heists. So it's kind of weird how Rockstar continues to mix up their language a little bit as far as how they go about talking about the brand new update that's going to be coming. And then all the way back on July 24th, 2020, where they first revealed what was going to be happening later in the year, saying that Grand Theft Auto Online will get its latest take on heist in an entirely new location. Now, regarding that wording, it kind of looks like Rockstar was planning to do another heist that had the exact same format as the Diamond Casino heist, but it was going to take place in an all-new spot. And interestingly enough, this is the only post on the Newswire of the 3 times that Rockstar mentioned it so far that says an entirely new location is coming. So I wonder why Rockstar only mentioned that once. You feel like that would be a big deal and a huge part of whatever they ultimately have planned. So why wouldn't they keep focusing on that? That does seem a little bit weird that they only mentioned the new location was actually going to be coming once. Maybe they didn't want people to get too hyped for like a map expansion or something like that, traveling to a new city like San Fierro, Las Venturas, Liberty City, Vice City, when that was never their plans all along. So maybe they're trying to dial people back in. It'll be very interesting to see, obviously, what comes out from this entire saga. And it looks like Rockstar did end up making some changes to prepare for that update in the Los Santos Summer Special. So this is coming from a user, Ryan M2711 on Twitter. It was retweeted by another user in the Rockstar Games community, Videotech, who said, upon the new update for GTA Online limitations such as TXD have been increased from Unit 16, which is 65535, to Unit 32, which is 429-496-7295. This is undoubtedly preparations for the biggest update later in the year. And someone ended up saying, interesting, I thought that would have required an engine overhaul. And Videotech said there are lots of advantages to this update, most especially map modding. We saw the limit exceeded for many mapping projects such as Liberty City. This resulted in areas to experience broken textures. However, now is no longer the case. And my good friend Zach Cox ended up saying, based on this limit increase, do you think that's enough to say the Mile High Club, or are these numbers on the map expansion scale? And Videotech said, well, let's say if Rockstar wanted to make both updates, they won't have any problems. This increased limitation will last throughout Grand Theft Auto Online's lifespan. They won't have to worry about increasing it ever again. All right, so it really does make you wonder what Rockstar's got up their sleeve here, increasing this limitation to an insane amount. So I agree that I think this is probably in preparation for the next big update later this year, but also probably what Rockstar is going to do later down the road. Remember, they are going to have a standalone version of this game come out for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in 2021, and Rockstar has confirmed themselves that these new systems will be getting exclusive updates. And I'm sure when those systems do launch, Rockstar are going to want to come out with a bang and create some massively successful updates that gets people hooked on Grand Theft Auto Online all over again on a brand new system. So because of that, I think this is probably for the future, but also definitely way further along in the future, even past what's going to be happening this year. So that is really what Rockstar has been doing, not only over the news wires, but also some of the big-time changes they've made in the game. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think this winter update is going to be about? We obviously know it's going to be featured around Heist, biggest update ever, major update. It's going to happen in an entirely new location. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below, and everything else we talked about in this video today. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Los Santos Summer Special DLC videos that I'll be doing here on my channel over the next couple of days and weeks. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.